Hi guys, it's been a bit since I made a video, and yes, I'm in the hospital. Nothing to worry about, just baby and diabetes related stuff. I'm actually probably going to have my baby in the next couple of days, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Actually, this video is more to do with just general depression. I'm sure plenty of you suffer from it or know someone who suffers from it, and it's just something that's been on my mind for a bit, you know, having had to deal with it since freshman year of high school, and that's, good gracious, 8 years now. I'm sure there are some of you out there who have had to deal with it much longer, and for that I'm so sorry. Something I really specifically wanted to talk about was the line that people use that say, get better from depression, or, stop suffering from it, or whatever, get better from it for yourself. I don't know how many of you have heard that or have had someone tell you that. If you have, then you understand that you've probably felt the same, that it's really difficult to do something for yourself when you are severely depressed, when most of the time you don't want to do anything, and there are even times when you probably just want to be dead, if you know there's suicidal thoughts to go with your depression. And it's really hard to do something for yourself like that. So I thought of another way to put it. Do it for yourself and someone else. Just like mix the two. Because, for example, I want to live and get better from my depression for my husband and myself, because I want to be able to live for the future that we have together, and for my child. I want to be able to live through that for myself so that I can see the future with them. It's hard to just say, I want to live to see the future, just for myself. Because as those of you with depression know, it's hard to say, I want to live for the future, because you don't really see a future. But if you can see a future with someone else, whether it be your true love, your best friend, your child, your pet, I think that's better than just saying, live for yourself. I would love to say, you know, you can get better one day. It'll go away. I'm 22, and I've dealt with depression for 8 years. My father, I know, dealt with it for, I'm trying to think, a lot longer than I did. I can't say for certain it gets better. I'd love to. I'd love to say that, you know, eventually it'll go away. I don't know. I want it to go away. I hate having depression. I just don't know. The best you can do is just try to get through each day and find a reason for living. And if it's just you have to find a reason for living once per day, then okay. Take it day by day. If you find something to wake up to and say, okay, I want to live today. I want to be okay today. And you can successfully get through the day, great. Don't worry about tomorrow till it happens. Basically, live for the day, live for the moment, kind of thing. It's easier. As far as I could tell, it's easier to be able to wake up and say, I want to live today because of this reason. Not, I want to live because of this reason 4 days from now. It's easier to say, I want to live today because I want to go see that movie that came out. I want to live today because I want to draw a picture that I've been wanting to draw for a while. I want to live today because I want to go hang out with the friends I haven't seen in a while. It's a lot better than saying, I want to live to see the future, when it's hard to see a reason to live for the future. This is just kind of a suggestion. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work. I don't know what works for each person. Me becoming pregnant was one of the greatest things that happened to me. I've wanted to be a mother since I was 3. Even when discovering that I was a trans man, it didn't change that. I still wanted to have children. So, it helps to have a really big dream and that dream finally come true, admittedly, but you don't have to. Because dreams like that, they don't just pop up out of nowhere. You kind of have to think about it anyway. So that's kind of just a suggestion. Other suggestions might include finding an interest that can distract you. Like, for instance, when my depression hits, I go on the internet and I just look at funny things, look at random things until I'm distracted enough that I can try to cheer myself up. It tends to work. Lately, I just usually tell my husband when I'm depressed, and he usually will sit there and hold me and tell me, it's okay, Ace. We'll be okay. It's okay. Even if there's nothing wrong per se, it's just a depressive episode that doesn't have a reason, which happens very often. He'll just sit right there and hold me. And it's pretty fantastic. Not to gloat or brag that, oh, I have someone who's so perfect for me, because I know plenty of you don't. And yeah, that helps, having someone who understands that depression's a thing that happens and you're not depressed because of them. But you either have your reason for not being with someone, or it just doesn't work out. I don't know, and I'm sorry. But I'm going to end this video here and wish luck to everyone with depression. I know what it's like, and I know what it's like to deal with suicidal thoughts. Admittedly, I've even attempted to kill myself a few times. Thankfully, I've stopped myself, but I'm worried that someday I won't be able to. And if you feel like that too, I do suggest you seek help of some sort, whether it's a therapist or a family member or a friend or even a pet. That may seem like a little silly, but pets are great listeners. They sincerely are. They may not completely understand everything you're saying, but they'll sit there and listen. Well, anyway, I wish the best of luck to all of you who suffer from depression, or those of you who know someone who suffers from depression. It's not fun. I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, month, year, so on and so forth. Remember that you are valid no matter what, whether you have depression or not, whether you have dysphoria, whether you're trans, you're valid. You are a human being. Stay safe, guys. Bye.